Alright, what's going on, guys? So last night me and Johnny were just hanging out. You know what? Let's fucking drive cannonball an hour to Lexington on 25, or an hour and a half. So we get down there, we drive around for a little while, make my Snapchat stories and whatnot, fill it up, and cannonball back on 75 all the way back to Mount Zion. And we get off the exit about 5 minutes from home, and I'm like, man, why the fuck is this pulling to the left so hard? And I got thinking about it, and I was like, I bet my tire's flat. And sure enough, my fucking tire's flat, and it got a puncture in the sidewall, but I patched it. You know, you're not really supposed to patch sidewalls, but fuck them. It's better than buying a new tire. But I thought I'd show you guys how to plug a tire. So, say driving down the highway, and what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Say you're driving down the highway. This is on the side of it, right? So you're just driving down the highway, and well, bam! You get a fucking tire puncture like that, right? And it's a fucking slow leak. Alright, you got the screwdriver in the tire. It's a slow leak all the way home. Oh, speaking of Lexington, it's a Lexington radio. Neat. But yeah, this tire's shot, by the way. You should not do this to your good tires, obviously. But what you're gonna do is go to your local AutoZone, and they'll have these kits, like these right here. These little plugs, and this is the tool to pull it through and push it through the hole. What you're supposed to do is obviously take your plug out of the package. I'm gonna put the camera down to do that because I don't have 3 hands and they're really sticky. And once you get your plug out of the package, you want to feed it through the feeding tool like so, and then you simply shove it into the hole, or try to at least. You might have to twist it in. That can be really hard. But then once you get it in there, you want to twist it around a little bit. And then try and pull it out as fast as you can. And sometimes it'll do that, and you gotta put it back in. It makes the hole a little bit bigger. But the idea is to rip it off and leave the plug in the hole. Sometimes you just gotta take a razor blade, cut straight down it, get the plug off. Come on. They're tough plugs. They're tough plugs, that's for sure. But yeah, once you get the plug out, or the plug tool out of the hole and the plugs remaining, you want to cut this off, and so it doesn't look like that. I didn't cut mine off because mine was actually, it had to have 2 plugs because it was a fucking giant split in the sidewall, and I ain't trying to have that pull through or something, and fucking, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't care if it looks ugly. But what you're gonna want to do is try and cut it off. As I'm fucking using a razor blade on my tire. You obviously should not use a razor blade on your tire. You should probably use a pair of scissors or something, but I don't have one available. And there we go. It still looks like shit, but your tire's plugged, and then you're good to take your cap off and fill her back up. There you go, guys. You got a tire that's holding air, and it's not leaking. And what you want to do to make sure it's not leaking is go grab some fucking Windex or soapy water if you don't have any, and just look for air bubbles. See any air bubbles coming through, that means it's leaking. But there are no air bubbles coming through this one, so that means we're mint, and you can go ahead and throw your tire back on your car. But yeah, guys, that's how you patch a tire. Dog needs to shut the fuck up. But yeah, guys, it was actually really shitty. We actually ended up having to call Johnny's dad at like 3:30, 3:40 in the morning, almost 4 o'clock, to bring us a jack, because I had everything in the car, even a breaker bar and a ratchet and everything, to be able to change the tires, but I didn't have a jack. So I'm sitting here like trying to pull the car to like fucking beach it on a curb to where the one wheel's off the ground so I can change the tire. And then I thought that just wasn't worth it, so we had to call someone at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But came in clutch as usual and got home with the help of the Civic spare, wherever the hell it's at. I think it's over here. Yeah, the Civic spare. That saved us so many times. It's actually that was actually on the back of my car for the longest time. But yeah, it saved my ass again. That's actually all the tools I had. Didn't have the jack though. So that jack is going in my car now. But yeah,